So, Joe, you worked on these ADA compliance projects. We've had some universities, higher educational institutions, and some e-commerce businesses come to us, and they were being sued. How does it look like fixing a project such as this one?
For one, it really depends on the severity of it. Over time, you may have individuals using the backend of your site, managing content that are not implementing that content properly. So pretty much based on the longevity of the amount of over time, the amount of bad content that's been implemented will then in turn, tell you how long and how extensive that cleanup is going to take. So in some instances, it could be just a matter of a few pages or a few pieces of content that can range anywhere between 5 hours to 10 hours to fix, or it could be pretty severe and take anywhere between 50 to 100 hours to fix.
Correct. So some of the projects that we've had, again, these are universities, they have thousands and thousands of pages, and they were never ADA compliant to begin with. One of the things with ADA compliance is for example, your background colors and your text colors needs to be in contrast. It needs to be readable to the screen reader. And another thing is all your images, all your videos need to have transcription, descriptions, we call it image alt tags. You need to have the right image alt tag. So if I have a picture of a sunny day in Florida, I have to describe that picture for the screen reader because the visually impaired don't know what that photo or what that picture looks like. So let's try to categorize this a little bit. If you're a small business, you have a few pages and you have just your services and etc. in your contact us page, it's easy to fix this and make this site ADA compliant as long as you're on a decent content management system like WordPress. If you're on a Wix or a Squarespace site, it will be more difficult to fix. So that's one. Two, if you're an e-commerce site, you might have thousands of pages. It's not that easy to fix, so there needs to be some more detailed information about your HTML and your CSS structure. We need to look at what kind of system you're on. If you're on BigCommerce, Shopify, Volusion, it's pretty easy to fix, but if you're on Magento and you did a lot of customizations, it's going to be harder. The third type of client or projects we deal with are higher education or federal government entities. Those are going to be harder to fix because you have different systems. You have different custom content management systems that they might be using. And the fourth one that we look at are software businesses and SaaS businesses. Those will be also a little bit more challenging to fix because you're fixing a technology, you're fixing a backend platform, and it could have been done 100 different ways in terms of HTML and CSS structure. So those are the four groups that we would divide this into.